Welcome to the Conversation in the Colons podcast. I'm your host, Damien, my co-host, Jared.
Hello.
Do you have a brewski? I don't know.
I do, yes.
What do you got?
It's just some Smirnoff mixed with some Code Red Mountain Dew.
I have vanilla Coke. That's what I got today.
Basic ass bitch.
Right, so two big things for us to talk about. It's really all we got this week. So, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think we talked about this game 2 or 3 months ago on the podcast, and how we were excited for it. So, release date has been announced. It releases August 18th, first to PC and Game Pass on PC.
Damn.
So, it will not have a console launch immediately. They are working on that. It has multiplayer. So, Jared, me, you, and Dan, I already talked to Dan. We are going to hop in a thing together and we are going to explore. Because what's great about this game is this has real-time rendering. It includes all of Earth. And developers said and have shown you will be able to go to your house in the game. Your house is in the game. And that's fucking nuts.
I'm going to do that.
Like, I'm literally going to crash into my house.
Yeah, same.
Like, and... you know, then I started getting into the whole thing. So there's 3 different game modes that they announced. One is like a realism game mode. So basically, planes in the sky right now are being tracked and they're put into this game. So let's say you're playing this game and you're flying over your house. If there's an actual plane in real life flying over your house, you will see that plane.
Really?
Yeah, live air traffic is in the game, okay? And then that also includes players. Then you have and so that is realism mode, so you have to like follow all the guidelines when flying a plane, right? The full sim thing. Then the next mode's like, you know, you could do whatever you want with everyone, and then the final mode's private match. And so yeah, basically all of Earth, I think the way they described it is it's not going to take as long to fly to places as it does in real life. But I think I saw something to fly across the United States. It's going to be 3 hours real time.
Damn.
So, and you can like fast travel and start at different places. But the game looks amazing, first off. And I'm going to try to get like gameplay recording and put it in the background. But, it'd be so cool to like me, you, and Dan like go to like Fiji or something like that and take small little fucking beater planes and fly around the fucking Fiji Island, right? It's an island. Yeah, and explore all this. You go to Bermuda, you could go fucking to the Triangle, you could do all of that shit and just, you know, have some fun, you know, crash into each other, crash into some buildings like you would do. And the game's apparently like really good from like alpha testers and stuff like that. So, yep, if you are interested at all in like, you know, obviously we're in COVID right now, so you can't really like travel anywhere. So if you want to take like a mental vacation, hey, you can do that. You can go fly around fucking Brazil if you want.
Hell yeah. You know, when I first saw the trailers for this game and shit, I like jokingly was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this nonstop. But like, I might actually play this a pretty decent amount. Like, it looks super good.
Oh yeah, I'm playing a ton of it. Like, this is, and I know I won't play like, I don't think we'll play like something crazy like 100 hours, something like that, because obviously it'll get repetitive. You're just flying around looking at things.
Yeah.
But I think for that first 50 hours, maybe you play the game, they're just being able to just say, hey, let's go fly to this location, see what it actually looks like in a like rendered way. Like, we should go fly to Dubai. Now, we've only seen the city of Dubai. We've never seen like the outer thing of Dubai, right? Like, that's not really shown that much. Okay, let's go fly in that desert and see if there's something in the middle of the desert, because it's all rendered. So
that'd be cool. Like,
there's shit that you can go do. You know, you could, I think boats are in the game, so you can see like boats in the water and shit like that. Like, there's different things to do. And what's nice is like with the live air traffic control, you know how, and I think it tells you the number, you know how dope it would be for someone like, okay, Jared, let's say you were flying out to Arizona where I live, okay? It'd be so cool if I get your flight number and in game fly next to your plane.
That would be pretty dope, I gotta be honest with you.
Like, if that can happen, that's so fucking dope.
Yeah.
like, you know, bring in a weird way brings people together. But so yeah, very much looking forward to that. It comes out literally in a month, so I'll be getting it on Game Pass.
Hell yeah. I'll probably get that too.
Also, like, that game being on Game Pass surprises me. Like, they haven't made a flight simulator like Microsoft in years. This game cost a lot of money to make.
Oh,
like, they're using Microsoft's I think they're called Azure servers. So that shit is like the best servers you can get for a game. It is rendering shit constantly. Basically, the game works is as you fly forward, stuff behind you like renders out and stuff in front of you renders in, right? But like,
yeah,
this does it on a way more bigger scale so that you're not seeing shit render in and out. Like, if you just fly, you're never going to see things render in and out, maybe besides cars on the ground. But
yeah.
So this game took a lot of money to make. It looks phenomenal. Like, this is a AAA flying game, and you can literally get it for $10. Or hell, if you have the Game Pass deal where it's $1, you get to play that game for $1. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts. It's gonna be dope. Like, I'll try to get some. I know I haven't really been posting anything on my YouTube channel besides the podcast, but I should be streaming Destiny. I should be doing that, but I
was streaming it the other night.
Yeah,
I actually almost streamed it before you got on today, but I wanted to wait.
But that is something where, like, maybe I'll get some cool gameplay footage, just showing off shit, like places I've never been. Right? We could go see fucking, I don't know, the Washington Monument. We could go see fucking.
We saw that on our fucking Washington trip.
I didn't go there.
You didn't go for that?
No. Why would I go for that?
I thought you did.
No.
Oh, well, I did.
I could have cared less.
Pussy.
You know, could go see a bunch of shit. Like, it's just so dope. Like, fly over LA. Things like
Golden Gate Bridge, Grand Canyon.
Yep. Grand Canyon's just a big crack in the ground. Nothing special.
Yeah, but like, we could fly in the Grand Canyon.
You could. Like Niagara Falls, fly near that.
I've been to
like
Niagara Falls.
You know, the 7 wonders of the world you could go around and see. Like, Rome, you go see the Colosseums that are destroyed. Like, there's just so much shit that you could go do. And like, I am actually very excited for that game, and I didn't even realize it until like the last time we talked about it on the podcast, like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
So the last, I guess, big topic we're going up against or going over is Ubisoft had their Ubisoft Forward event on July 12th. So this is their event where they're showing things coming in the future, what's happening at the start of the release cycle, some announcements on the games. So first off, they haven't shown the Rainbow Six Outbreak game in about a year and a half. That's that zombies one, Jared. Remember the game mode that came out?
Oh, that was so fucking good.
Apparently that game's on hold and is right now, like, when it's on hold, there's a chance of it being canceled.
Yeah.
So that game's on hold right now, apparently. Skull and Bones, which is that naval ship combat game.
Yeah.
That is currently being restarted to include open world events.
Cool.
And so that game is years away, and they're basically restarting the whole game. So
I mean, I'm not too mad about that. I wasn't like super excited to begin with, but if they're gonna take the time if they're gonna take time to like make it better, I'm okay with that.
Right. So I guess the big thing, they showed Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, me and you talked about the like launch trailer for this, and I was very excited for the game. Ubisoft is doing what you shouldn't do. The more and more I see of this game, the less and less I want to play it.
For
Assassin's Creed.
No, but like, what do you mean? Like, why is that?
Well,
for what reason?
Okay, so I think it was 2 weeks ago that 30-minute leak thing happened where they released 30 minutes of gameplay. In that, the animations looked very bad, like facial animations and overall animations. Now, you could say, hey, that's a rough build, okay, whatever. And overall, what I was seeing, I didn't like the ship combat, how they changed things. I didn't like the landscape they were doing. I did like the ideas of raiding, like you can raid castles in this and like defend your, like, that's cool. Like, you get to command hundreds of people. That's cool, very cool. But what the problem is at this event, they showed gameplay that looked really rough. Like, Worse than, I don't know. Do you remember, like, okay, like Assassin's Creed Unity had like decent facial animations. Imagine that, but worse. Like the characters' faces are stiff, their eyes don't move, like Mass Effect Andromeda when first launched. That's how that facial animation is looking to me. Just mouth moving. And the problem that I'm seeing is, and those big battles that they're doing, they're having frame rate drops like constantly. Like that shit was like dropping under 30 frames per second a lot. And going back to the animations, like some of the animations just did not look clean. You can see clipping when like he's throwing axes, which is like material clipping through the person's like model or whatever. Like it didn't look smooth. And the one thing I've always given Assassin's Creed like credit for is a lot of their animations, like up to Origins, were amazing. Like they put in detail. It was their detailed world. I'm tired, and also this game's more RPG than like the last one. Like your stats matter more and shit like that, and they were supposed to scale back. Like or Odyssey was too big for people. Okay, like I didn't beat the game. You didn't beat the game. They're supposed to scale that back, but for what I'm seeing and what I'm reading, it's still the same big open world. The problem with that same big open world is, and at least in Odyssey, Origins, it was smaller, so and had different areas, so it's different. Odyssey had a lot of copy and paste in the world. Buildings looked the same, regions felt similar. Okay, it's Greece. I get you can't really change that. Origins is different. You had different areas to go and like different monuments built, but Odyssey was that way. This game is the same way. It is a lot of copy and paste, and I'm tired. First off, I want an Assassin's Creed game. I want to go back to being an assassin, stealth, like, you know, when I was playing Brotherhood. Like, there's just something about those games and fucking constantly having the hood on, sneaking up on a roof and jumping down and killing somebody. Like, that's been gone since Black Flag. Well, no, Unity was the same way. So that's been gone since Unity, right? Like, it's been years since we've had that dedicated Assassin's Creed. I'm cool with the RPG elements, but they have made this more like just a combat game than a stealth game, and I don't like that. I'm tired. Also, stop making video game worlds bigger with less polish. Plain and simple. Ghost Recon Breakpoint, very unpolished game, but it has a gigantic map. This game's the same thing, gigantic map, but the animations on the characters are not detailed. Like, and I get, you know, I'll give them a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. We have this whole COVID thing, so maybe they won't be able to get through it as fast. But you've known for 5 months COVID's been a thing. You could literally just push all your resources to animation and cut pieces of the map out that aren't needed. Because in every Assassin's Creed map, there's a part that's not needed. Odyssey, kind of the first starting area is not needed because you don't ever go back there. Like, there's just
the end of the story.
Well, yeah, I guess you go back there at the end of the story.
And DLC, because I watched videos on it since I never.
But nobody plays DLC for Assassin's Creed.
Well,
besides the Jack the Ripper one. But like there's areas that you can get rid of that don't need to be in the game, and I would much rather have, like, and this is why, going back to the old Assassin's Creeds, much rather have those size of maps, which are still big and have way better polish, than fucking gigantic maps that are copy and paste and have less polish, because now it's a lose-lose situation.
No, for sure.
And so it's just annoying. I'm at the point now, I'm not buying that game.
Yeah, there's a slim chance I will at this point as well, I have to admit.
Like, I'll wait for it to be on sale, and then I'll buy it. When that game's $15, maybe I'll buy it. But $60 for a game that looks this unpolished, obviously it's going to have issues at launch. Like, it's not for me. I'm not supporting that.
No, you shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
Right. So Watch Dogs Legion also had, like, I don't know, like 20 or 30 minutes gameplay. Jared, are you interested in this game?
Watch Dogs is the one where you play the dude in the trench coat, right?
Well, yeah, but this one you can play as anyone. You can like build a revolution and shit.
I gotta be honest, because of the first few games, the first few Watch Dogs, I don't really care. But if it ends up like if it turns out good, I'll play it.
Yeah.
Like I almost gave Watch Dogs 2 a chance, but I just didn't because it felt like it looked like it was gonna feel similar to the first one.
Yeah. Watch Dogs, like Ubisoft's just putting out a lot of duds for me, honestly, recently. Like Watch Dogs, I played the first one, I played part of the second one. It's just not my style of game. And this new one looks really weird, and a lot of people are liking it. I think the game looks bad, like graphical wise, and I understand graphics don't mean everything. I'd rather have a bad looking game with really good polish, shit like that. I get that. But
for sure,
that game looks like a last gen game.
Yeah.
Like, and once again, it's a big open world, whatever. But being able to just interact with anyone and like take control over them and like build a revolution, cool idea. A lot of people like Skill Up on YouTube have played like 4 hours of it, and they said the game is really fun. So this is a game like I'm not buying, but if it turns out to be really good, then maybe I'll buy it once it's on sale for like Christmas or something like that. So the same thing as Assassin's Creed.
That'll probably be what I do, like if it's on sale, because I don't know the games well enough to want to pay full price.
Exactly. Once again, Ubisoft, no Splinter Cell. I mean, what the fuck? It's been, I think Blacklist came out in 2013. Like, it's been 7 years. Everyone's asking for a Splinter Cell game. We don't want him. We don't want Sam Fisher in some random game like fucking Breakpoint. We want an actual Sam Fisher game. Watchdog Legions releases on October 29th. So right before that Christmas deadline. With how games are positioning themselves, I'm going to go ahead and say I feel firmly confident that the PS5 and Xbox will launch in either October or November.
Yeah, I could see that. If they don't, I'd be surprised.
I don't think it's going to be December because it's way too close to Christmas. You don't give people enough time to save up. But we'll see. I'm going for November, and I think it's going to be $600 for like the console. Not the one without a disc drive. That'll be $500. I think it's $600 with a disc drive.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
Also, apparently the Call of Duty beta has shown up on Microsoft Store.
Ooh.
So it is called the Red Door. Just it's probably a code name. It's 81 gigabytes for a beta.
Jesus Christ, man.
And
they're getting out of hand with that.
Apparently it already has an ESRB rating. I think this game launches in October. I know a lot of like stuff's coming out saying like how it's running late on schedule. I don't know, man. Like when a beta is ready and it's already been rated, it's close to being like, they call it going gold when a game ships and it's done.
Yeah.
Or like when the game's done and they're getting, like retail copies already. Like this game is probably already gold, or it's about to go gold next month. Like, so with that, I think we'll be getting this beta probably late August, early September. Probably before Cyberpunk comes out, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't be surprised by that at all.
It's crazy to think, dude. Like, oh, Cyberpunk comes out in November now. It doesn't even come out in September. That's another thing. Cyberpunk comes out in November and like early November. So I feel like those consoles will launch like late November, like the 24th, around that area.
Yeah, I could see that as well.
But like,
I would be shocked if they don't do it before. Like, I would think they do it around Black Friday just because how people are. But I kind of get if they wouldn't as well.
See, here's my thing. I don't think they'll have deals on it. I think they'll have console bundles. So like they'll ship with like a Ghost of Tsushima thing or like a Last of Us bundle.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
But we'll know probably. Apparently Microsoft's going to announce the price of the console at their July event. So and probably a release date and pre-orders. Like Amazon already has the pre-order pages live for both of them. So like it doesn't say a price. It doesn't say when they're coming out. You can't like pre-order them yet, but the page is up. So we're literally like a month away. And what's also funny is today it came out. So just think about this, Jared. So the PlayStation 4 is shipped like 50 million units, something crazy like that, right? So there's 50 million consoles.
Yeah.
At this launch, Sony has 10 million.
10?
10.
Jesus.
So we're talking about basically an 80% cut. So if you are wanting to get a PS5 like me, okay, so I did this with the Xbox One X, which it was annoying. So I go through GameStop when I buy consoles. I don't go on Walmart.com. I don't deal with Amazon.com because I've heard the horror stories. Your pre-order getting canceled, your console arriving a few days late. That's not for me, okay? I'd much rather go through GameStop, even though I hate GameStop, and go to the midnight launch, okay? With that being said, the problem with GameStop, because it happened with the Xbox One X, so I was in Ohio at the time when they announced the Xbox One X, and they announced it. They said pre-orders live right now. I literally ran up to GameStop, and their systems weren't updated like fast enough, and so you had to wait a day for the pre-order. Now people have a day to call off work and to get up there as soon as the shop opens. So here's what I'm going to say. As soon as they announce what the price is for whichever console you want and whenever the pre-orders happen, go up to GameStop. If they're not doing pre-orders, literally show up there early the next day as soon as they open, because 10 million units is not a lot. That is not a lot of consoles. If 15 million people are going to want a system, 5 million people aren't getting them.
Yep.
And here's the thing, you know, this is a thought. Let's say I buy the system for $600. What if they're selling on eBay for $1,200? I mean,
Jesus,
because that happened with the PS3. I think it was the PS3. I think it was the PS3 that happened. Like, they were selling for like almost double what they were going for and what they were worth.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's people who buy poverty stations for you,
right? Like, I mean, I don't know. Xbox may be the same. Xbox may have 10 to 15 million, but like, it's just insane to think.
I don't need one.
Right? I know. Unfortunately, you know what's gonna suck too? I don't even know what I'm gonna do, because if Call of Duty releases in October, like, I'm gonna have to buy that game twice, because I'm not gonna go a month without playing it.
Yeah, heaven forbid you go a month without playing the new Call of Duty.
Like, I have to play it. I have to get that time in. Also, like, Jared, we're 5 days away from hearing about our stimulus checks. Like, if they're gonna go through with this.
Yeah, I'm excited for that, because I would like to spend a lot of money on guns and shit.
Yeah, whatever money I get, it's going right to that PS5 and some other shit. But a lot of porn.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's about it, really. I mean, other than that...
there was the Far Cry 6 teaser.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to talk about it. I have that in my notes. It looked decent. It's a decent trailer. It's Far Cry. Yeah. I mean, you know what you're getting with Far Cry. You're getting a decent, interesting story with a cool open world. Like, Far Cry 5 was actually pretty good.
I loved Far Cry 5.
And
I want to go back and play it again.
You know, you're going to get a fun time. You're going to get a fun 25-hour experience for $60. Can't hit on it. I've played every single one, so I'll play this one. Apparently, it launches early spring next year. So apparently, Voss is the little kid or something around those lines. He's going to be his origin story. So we will see. But there will never be a Far Cry better than Far Cry 3. That's just facts.
Nah, Far Cry 3 was dog shit.
Whoa! How dare you?
I've said it multiple times, and you don't believe me. It has to be.
You know what
true,
they say about insanity?
Something. I don't remember what I've seen.
Okay.
You can do the same thing over and over again,
expecting different results.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah. Okay. So, that's about it. The Ubisoft event was kind of disappointing. The games they showed, like, besides Far Cry, obviously it was just a trailer, but like a lot of news and stuff that came out of that, kind of depressing, to be honest with you. And I'm really waiting for that Microsoft event. I think we have one more podcast. Ooh, okay. So the event, I think, is July 25th. So that's not this Saturday. That's the next Saturday. So our next podcast, we will probably make predictions on what we think is going to be at the event. We know Halo's at the event, but maybe we'll like make some predictions on some other games that they'll announce. So that'll probably be our next podcast, and then the podcast after that will be reacting to what was announced.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a twofer. Maybe we'll record, like, if you're available, like on a Sunday, and then I'll post that Monday, so we have a reactions then like posted like 2 days after it happens.
Yeah, I should be available.
Yeah, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do predictions. Yeah, we'll do that. So next week there will be a podcast uploaded Friday, and then our reactions to the event we posted on the 27th, so 2 days later.
All right.
So we'll do that. So yeah, that's about it for us this week. Nothing really going on. Waiting for the Xbox event. Waiting for that new Cyberpunk event that might happen next month. Sony hasn't announced anything, so yeah, nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, it's been pretty standard. I mean, we've just been playing Destiny.
Oh, we've played so much Destiny.
If I'm not playing Destiny, I'm playing Minecraft. I mean, there's not much.
I looked it up. I've played 29 hours in 3 days.
That's disgusting.
You've played 18 hours in 3 days.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you also didn't work Tuesday, and I did, so that might be the reason.
No, I know.
No, I know.
So yeah, we've been playing a shit ton of Destiny.
Yep. What's your light level at the moment, by the way?
1035.
Damn, that's not bad. I was at 1041.
Nice. I still
we can. What?
I still have to do Gambit. I think.
Same. We could probably do Gambit together, honestly.
I know I played Gambit last night. I may have done all 3 Gambits, but still, I'll still play it with you.
Yeah. Well, we also are going to attempt the Trials of Osiris, which I've only done like Trials of Osiris maybe 3 or 4 times in my whole life. And then like first Destiny, not even in this one. And I did Trials of the 9 on this game one time. Every time I hated my life. So
see, this game, I played Trials of the 9 when it first came out, and I went flawless the first 3 weeks that it was there, and then I think they got rid of that, or I stopped playing it.
Yeah.
I think overall, like, we're including Destiny 1, I went flawless like 15, 20 times.
I don't think I've ever gone flawless. I don't think I ever will either.
No, I'll try to get you flawless this weekend. If we get a good third, like, you can do a lot of damage. Like, because you can get kills. The problem isn't that you can't get kills. The problem is how many sweats we're gonna go up against.
Well, I was reading a thing about it, and like apparently it's like literally people who are pros playing, but not actual pros, but might as well be pros who are playing, and like 5 to 10% of the time you run into somebody who's like a regular player who you have a chance against. Yep. Apparently it's like fucking horrible, so we'll see how it goes.
Yep. So the reason why we were doing that is because Jared has to, so they have this Moments of Triumph collection, and you can do different challenges, and the more you complete, the more rewards you get. So I think at 10 you get a ghost shell.
Yep.
At 5 you get a speeder, and then at 15 you get a t-shirt. If you complete all the raids, you get a raid ring. So basically when me and Jared started playing Destiny again, which was about a week ago, well, Jared's been playing like consistently, but I started getting back into it about a week and a half ago. Basically it's just because I wanted the shirt. You can put your name on it. The shirt looks dope. I have the original first Moments of Triumph shirt, and I don't know how many they've done since then. I think 2 or 3, but I want the shirt. It looks dope. So me and Jared, the past week and a half have just been grinding, and then yesterday I completed everything I needed to do, and I ordered my shirt.
Did you do a raid? Because I saw you online after I got off.
So you got off, I got off.
Well, you left me and then I got off.
So you got off, I got off. I actually went and played Call of Duty for an hour.
Oh, that's surprising.
And then I came back, and then I completed 2 raids.
Damn.
Now the one raid, so I didn't realize this, the Garden of Salvation raid isn't a triumph.
Yeah, it is, but we already did it.
No, because you have to do it in the Moment of Triumph area, like of that
time
frame.
No, I know, but like I have it as a thing. It's already counted because that's the only reason I got so many.
Jared, I looked last night, man. There's no Garden of Salvation one. I swear.
Well,
hold on.
Like I hate to do this to you, but I'm currently sitting on the main screen of Destiny, so let me just look. Hold up, because prove your ass wrong. All right, raid ring rolls, blah, 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 Leviathan. Okay, Triumph right there. Garden of Salvation. Complete the Garden of Salvation raid.
Oh,
Triumph. What? Yep. We already have it. I'm telling you. That's the reason we had like 6 when we first started playing.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, so I found a checkpoint last night. The people were at the boss. We literally one-phased the boss. Didn't get a triumph because obviously I already had it. I just didn't look. So I had to go do something else. So I did something I never did before, which was the Eater of Worlds raid.
Really? I thought you did that one.
No, I've done all the other ones besides Eater of Worlds, and then the which one is it? The is it Forsaken? The Forsaken raid.
Oh, the weird one.
So last night people were like, hey, I'm at the boss, and I was like, cool. Watched a quick YouTube video on how to beat the boss. Hop in, they're like, hey, we're restarting. I'm like, fuck.
Huh?
But Jared, like, if we don't get trials done, that shit took us 25 minutes to beat.
Really? Was that easy?
It's only 3 encounters.
Which one? The
Eater of Worlds. Literally the first encounter is a platforming thing, and you all just jump onto different platforms at different times. So like one person jumps on one platform, the other platform spawns, he jumps forward, the second person jumps on the one before him that he was just on. You all can't be on the same platform. The second encounter, you're literally just killing things. The third encounter is the boss area. You're just taking down a shield, and the fourth encounter is killing a boss, and you can one phase the boss.
Really?
So we got that done in 25 minutes, and it's so simple, Jared. Like literally the first 15 minutes, I don't have to tell you what you're doing. Jump, kill things. Like the boss area, what you're doing, you're literally charging Vex craniums. You put them in this pit, you kill things, it charges it, then you shoot the Vex craniums at the shield. Then you're done. And then the boss thing, you literally do the same thing. You shoot the craniums at the shield, then you can do damage to the boss.
Interesting. And this is, just to clarify, the Eater of Worlds one, this is not the one that came out with Forsaken. This is the...
No, it's part of the Leviathan.
The Leviathan, that's right. Because I've never touched the Leviathan for anything other than like a quest.
So the Leviathan, I think, has 3. That, Spire Stars... So yeah, I did that. So I ordered my t-shirt last night. What's weird about it though, like, so Jared, you have the shop app too. Like it updated, it said it was shipped. Now it's saying it's partially shipped. Bungie says it's on pre-order. Yeah. So I got my emblem though. So I think that's what it means, partially shipped. But I think it's gonna be 2 months before I get the shirt. It says 2 to 3 months for it to be delivered because it's a pre-order.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna get you your shirt. That's all I'm going for. I could care less about like the raid ring, which it does look dope. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a ring guy.
If I had the no life capabilities, I would probably go for that raid ring. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't even fucking wear rings or like to wear rings, but I would for that.
Right. Yeah, we're getting ready for that DLC to come out. We're probably gonna do the dungeon next week, like the new one. I'm not looking forward to that, but I want to complete it.
No, I mean, I get it. Like, I'm not looking forward to it either at all, but I do want to do it.
Yep.
Especially because we can get those, the 5 Sabbathans Eyes just to have them done, which would be great.
Yep. And, yeah, so I guess kind of another announcement for the YouTube channel. I know I haven't been posting anything besides a podcast in the time I've returned. So what? It's been a month and a half, 2 months now. So,
roughly,
I don't know. I just haven't had the drive to record, but it's coming back. It's coming back. I think I'm going to start recording more games and stuff and like walkthroughs and shit like that once Destiny comes out. I just like, especially last night, I didn't record anything because I'm listening to music, just vibing and just grinding. And I love to do that. Just turn on music and just go. That's what I used to do in Call of Duty. And so I've had a real hard time like recording content because of that, because I don't want to like say anything. I'm just sitting there doing my thing. But definitely when the new DLC of Destiny comes out, I'll probably record that. I'm not recording Cyberpunk just because I want to experience that game for myself. I'll post a review about Cyberpunk though. Yeah. Same thing. It'll be the same thing like last year. Call of Duty, I'll do a campaign walkthrough. I'll do a review of it. And some of the other games I buy, I'll do videos here and there. But as of right now, it's just gonna be the podcast for at least the next month. And we'll continue from there.
Nothing wrong with that either.
Right. Jared's streaming though, so I'll link it
and
down
I'll probably
below.
Stream Destiny, the new Destiny DLC when it comes out too.
Yeah, I may stream Destiny instead of recording. That may be the move. It's a lot easier on the PC.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, Jared's streaming often, so I'll put a link down to his Twitch channel so you can follow him, and when he goes live, watch us play if you want. But thank you guys for listening. That's been the Conversation of Colons podcast.
See you guys.